Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Knitique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California, and KnitiqueYarns.com coming to you live on Wednesday. We are seeing lots of new people who have found us through the Have a Ball Fall Crawl. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you are watching live or you are watching on replay, either on Facebook or Instagram, we are happy to have you here. We are having some little technical difficulties with Facebook, so if you're noticing a different format, it won't let us go sideways. So it's going to be
It's anti-landscape and
yes,
portrait only.
Yes. I'm wearing Jilda's vest. It's a little long for me, but so cute. So everyone's excited. We are going to be talking about the new Rikka yarn from Noro, and also, you're not going to believe this, Noro 23 is here. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Noro 23, and we're going to talk a little bit about our grand prize and give away our daily prize and get the show going. We do give away a monthly grand prize. Monthly. That's what I was going to say. We'll be doing it live. Anna's going to be doing it live on October 3rd, which is a Tuesday. So for those of you who have purchased within the month of September, you get one entry for each purchase. So even though for the new people, you still get entered in it. So we're excited to see who's going to be the winner of this amazing prize. It's valued at a little bit over $190. We have the Lyra bag, which is a vegan leather with gorgeous polished nickel.
I have a feeling that disconnected because it's not picking up your voice very well. Like, it's showing like it all. Can you guys hear her okay?
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just going to project. We're waiting. Can you guys hear me okay?
Because it's not showing like any little green bar in my little microphone symbol. So that's why I'm like, can you guys hear, boss lady?
Hear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Facebook is being very obnoxious this morning.
It is. Thank you, everyone, because I am definitely a projector, but we know that it helps on YouTube, especially if we have it with a speaker. Microphone. Yeah, it's a speaker too, which drives me crazy.
It's a conference room thing.
All right, so we have this gorgeous tote. We do have more in stock. People are asking, so if you are not the winner, not to worry. You can buy yourself one. I love that it has this padded section to put your tablet or things that you hold near and dear. And on the other side is a zipped section to put things you don't want to fall to the bottom, and you can put lots of yarn. It's narrow and deep, which I really like that. It can slide under your suitcase. And I don't know if you guys are like me. I actually have to prop my feet up when I travel because my legs start to swell. So I have to have them up higher. I did see, oh my gosh, I will take photos, everyone, because I got this gadget for a long flight that I'm so excited about. It goes on your tray and it makes a pocket for everything that you need to get out of your bag, but you can't. I don't know if you guys, I'm flying with my daughter who we fly cheap. I call it the nosebleed section. Bless you. And I have short arms and there's not a lot of room, so it's really hard for me to reach in my bag. So I am pre-packing this thing so my yarn can go in there, my headphones. I wear, when I sleep on an airplane, I literally wear this Carabo neck pillow, which is amazing. I wear something over my eyes that don't press on my eyes, and I wear ear pods that play the music, the sounds that I go to sleep at home. So it's like, my daughter's like, you look like a bug. I'm like, I don't care. I'll have her take a picture for you guys because I don't care. But I'm excited to see if that kind of keeps it organized and then I don't have to go in my bag, because sometimes I'll put everything in the top, right? If there's room after everyone's put their stuff in, then I put more things. They even had a hammock you could buy, but I thought that might be a little overkill.
I'm just thinking of if it hooks
my
on
God,
your tray.
Susan, I love it. Susan found it. I'm showing you guys. I literally bought it on Amazon and it arrived yesterday.
I'm just thinking if it hooks on the tray, just add to the list of ways I could forget things on the airplane.
No, I don't think you forget this. But you guys, look how amazing this is. Your water bottle, and then it can come down. I'll let you know. I'm so excited. Well worth $30. We'll find out. Yeah. And look, here's your tray right here. They have other things. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. If not, it'll be going back to Amazon.
Like, don't buy it yet. Wait for Boss Lady's review.
Test it out for all of you. Okay. So we've got that. We are giving away one skein of Akari with this beautiful sunset in the desert pattern. We have had lots of people purchase this pattern over the last week, really the last month. Here is one full skein of Akari in the largest size, and it we just did till we ran out of yarn, ending where it needed to, but it is very soft, very pretty, and super easy to knit with, and it's just a really fun pattern, which I love. Patterns that are repetitive. Just use markers. That's what I'm going to say. We're a big fan of markers. A lot of times people think that we don't use markers, but we definitely use markers because it's much, much easier. And guess what? You have to tear out less. Isn't that what you want? None of us want to tear out our work. We don't mind tearing out your work because we're not emotionally tied to it. But our own work, we're emotionally tied.
We bring our work to each other. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know how many projects I've ripped out for Susan.
Yeah, it's just easier. Easier to do it that way. All right, we have the pattern. We have a skein of the Akari in a beautiful shades of blue. There's even a little bit of my cobalt. There's navy. There's that indigo and aqua and all kinds of other stuff. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Stacy. I'll let you talk about the other two products. I'll get this one ready.
So then we have a set of our 144 locking stitch markers in a whole rainbow of colors.
Good morning, Cindy Goldman.
And I really love that they come compartmentalized, separating all the colors, because I don't like them jumbled. I want them organized by color.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
I've been having Everly do sorting with those.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So we have that, and then we have our class supplies tin, which comes with a tapestry needle, our Knitique tape measure with the sheep yarn ball logo stamped into it, then a pair of the folding scissors, some of the rainbow locking markers, as well as small and large of our iridescent rainbow markers that are the snag-free rings. I think the small fits up to an 8 and the large fits up to a 13.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Lisa and Van.
And of course, a tin to keep it all in. Well, all but the tape measure.
Yeah.
It's either all but the tape measure or all but the scissors, and the tape measure is the thing that doesn't go missing in the bottom of your bag as easy, so I leave the tape measure out.
Agreed. That one I'm not going to lose.
But there is room in the tin. You can throw in some of the stitch stoppers.
Mm-hmm.
You can throw in some extra markers of some of your other favorites.
I'm currently packing because I leave tomorrow, and this is ahead of time, but the knitting is what I'm trying to get together because Van, my daughter, said she's going to knit a sweater with me on vacation, and that just brings me such joy. So I'm like, okay, let me get a goodie bag for her together with her yarn and her pattern, and
we already wrote out her yarn.
Yeah. And she wants it cropped, so that is almost a guarantee she'll finish it. Thank you, Anne. For those of you who have been asking, I've been getting lots of emails. Yes, I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to do videos. I'm going to post it on the collective and on Instagram as much as possible. So my vacations are always working vacations. I'm going to a retail trade show to find smaller companies to maybe bring product into the boutique. I'm hoping Hedgehog Fibers is there, because if I could bring home a suitcase full of hedgehog fibers and French butter, I will be in heaven. Heaven, heaven, heaven. And I'm meeting Pam. I don't think Pam's on. She's on vacation, but I'm meeting one of our customers, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I will do everything. One of the things that we always talk about with me traveling, you guys think I'm doing this whole extravagant. I am literally in the cheap seats. We Airbnb. We don't do anything fancy. If you ever want to know how to travel inexpensively, I'm your person. Between my kids and I, we know how to do it really, really affordably.
And I'm guessing you don't Airbnb like that one house in Stockton that's $407 a night. I'm like, who stays in Stockton for $407 a night?
The Airbnbs have gone up quite a bit, especially it's a little off season, but you know, between the two of us, it's not that expensive. And I had gift certificates to Airbnb, so see, I'm like I had gift certificates to a food tour, Airbnb, and so I do cheap.
I didn't even know they had gift certificates for stuff like Airbnb.
Mm-hmm. Here's a true story. As many times as I've gone to Paris, I've only eaten at a restaurant maybe 3 times. I like to go to the grocery store and just buy stuff and eat it.
Baguettes and butter.
Yeah, I do. This is very true, you guys, that I do baguettes and butter, and French butter has a higher fat percentage. I will bring some back. If anyone's local, we'll do we'll pick up baguettes from somewhere around here. But this butter, I had it on a food tour. There's pieces of French flaky salt, so you get the crunch of the salt, the creaminess of the butter, and the deliciousness of French bread. So I'm excited. My daughter's doing all the planning. I hardly have to do anything. I even said, here's a TikTok on good places to eat. And she's like, you can make a reservation if you want. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to.
You're like, no, if it's not exciting her enough to do it, then never mind.
No point. But boy, they have a lot of Michelin star restaurants there, which that was kind of exciting. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not really hungry when I'm on vacation either, because you're walking all the time, and I really do eat a baguette, and I carry around a cube of butter in my bag the whole day. And when I'm hungry, I just break off a piece of that.
How does it not melt? That's what I don't understand.
Okay, well, you can't do it in the summer, though I have, because I actually pack Ziploc bags. So then I can bring the butter home. I freeze it, put it in Ziploc bags, and then stick it in my suitcase. Okay, Van, there's another one that's, I have some of that in my freezer.
I want to try that one that you accidentally bought that had like the seaweed in it.
I gave it to the boys.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm like, seaweed? No, thank you. It looked like it was garlic butter, and I was all excited. And then I was wondering why it was green, and I was like, seaweed butter? No, thank you.
Because I like to eat dried seaweed.
What?
Because I like to eat dried seaweed, you know, the little crispy.
I mean, I'm thinking
so it sounds
French
good in
bread
butter.
with seaweed and butter? I don't know.
I think that'd be really good on steamed rice.
Well,
like steamed rice and butter.
If I go back to that fancy grocery store, which is on our list, I will pick you up some.
Thank you.
All right. Our daily prize.
Now that we've waxed poetic about butter for how long?
Always. People are like, why do we watch this? Because you guys get us raw and unedited. There's no edits and unscripted. Not on a stick of butter.
She puts it on the bread.
On the bread. All right.
Now I would just bite off a piece of butter.
Oh, yeah. The baguettes and butter. So good. All right. Cobalt Comet is one of our patterns that we did for the assigned pooling from Dream and Color. And as we looked around the store, we realized we had many others that would work. This is Alexandra. The Art of Yarn, Dark Side of the Moon. This was a limited edition, Pantone 2019, which has gone so well. She keeps dyeing it again and again for us. This is a cowboy cowl that Anna designed using a really fun technique when you get to the plan pooling. So in this case, it's this section right here, melon and peach, super pretty. You're going to do something special. We do have a whole, I think 3 or 4 patterns now that we've done. And I really like the way that it turns out. It helped release my need for things to be perfect. And I mean, perfect is a very loose term for me, but I do, I have tended not to be a fan of variegated yarn, but this is a way like, okay, I don't have to plan out where my pooling's going to be. It's just when it hits, it was freeing. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm excited for one lucky person to get this prize. We do have Dream and Color assigned pooling in stock. We have exclusives to the boutique, and then other ones. We sold a ton of it for the Have a Ball Fall Crawl, which is exciting. Natalie, do we have it? Let me see.
I don't believe so.
I'm going to make a note, Natalie, to see. Hold on.
But there's always the possibility I'm full of it.
Yeah.
But
we'll see. I'll see if I can, because I hate to say no to people. Hi, Catherine. Okay, so how you get entered into this one, which is very simple. No purchase necessary. You are going to comment on the video. I just skipped one upon as I'm pressing the other. I'm a little tired. Every comment, 5 entries here. So the more you comment, the better it is for you. If you react to the video, you see something that you love, you think we're funny, or whatever, you're going to get 1 entry for that. And if you forward it, here we go. You can share to your story. We'll see if it, yeah. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm just going to hover on these beautiful tape measures because the computer's being a brat.
There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. So we're going to share to my stories. I don't have my glasses on. Share it to my friends. If you share to Instagram or any other format, we're super excited to help people find us. Did you get it? I don't know. I just literally lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. We do the drawing live 5 days a week based on the day before's video. So you have until about 9 o'clock in the morning on the day that we're doing it. So comments that came through till 9 o'clock, you get entered into that day's drawing. Just to let you guys know, there is a cutoff because we have to run the, I don't know what we call this, random name comment picker. All right, here, we always joke about random because some people are just super lucky. So let's see who is going to be the winner of this fantastic prize.
Oh, Karen K.
Karen K. This is a good project for her, too.
Oh, and she had said that she made a cowl out of the American U worsted kit and that it is great yarn. Because we were talking about the fabulous yarns from American U yesterday. So, Karen, we know you're local. That means you get to stop by the boutique anytime, Tuesday through Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and let us know you won a prize, and we will pull it out of the cabinet for you. If you have won recently or win in the future and are not local, the way you collect your prizes is at knitiqueyarns.com. Right before you check out, there is a section called Notes, and you can put in there that you won a prize in any phrase you can think of. And then we will pack it up with your order in one of our pretty pink packages and send it out on its way to you with one of the handy dandy delivery peeps.
Oh, here we go. I gotta do one more thing.
Oh, and lots of people have said they love the sweater behind you, so let me zoom in on that for a moment. This beautiful rust-colored sweater is out of the big merino wool yarn. And
I will tell you.
Colleen. I know it's spelled wrong on the tag. It's missing an E, I think.
Or it could be
Does it look like it says Colin? Yes, it's missing an E. It's Colleen.
Oh, it is. So it is Colleen. This is a size small. So it's a little bit oversized, but beautiful out of big merino wool. Juniper Moon. She's got great yarns. Hey, speaking of Juniper Moon, would you guys, we have an opportunity to do something with her, like do a Zoom, like a meet and greet, not only with her, and I'm curious, if you guys are interested, you could put in the collective or really more easily for me, send me an email to hello@Knitique Yarn if you're interested in doing a Zoom with Juniper Moon and or the founder of Hands Fun Hope.
Oh, both of those would be fun.
So Colleen is not our pattern. That is a Juniper Moon pattern. I think it's cute though. Really cute. I will try it on for you guys later. Is that a new Beatrix color of Juniper Moon? No, Anne, this is, let me grab a skein.
Big merino wool. It is a super bulky yarn, which means very quick to knit. Like if sweaters you're normally like, no, I don't want to, they take forever, this is the sweater for you because it's big yarn, big needles. Voila.
This is just the first shelf. We have lots of colors. I'm going to let Anna talk about it, just the colors and a little bit about this big merino wool.
Gosh, Carolyn's already calling dibs on buying the sweater from us.
She is? That's funny.
I told her we almost have Karen convinced to release the hat.
Oh, that's good. All right.
So this is just like a third of the colors available in this one. The rust color that you guys are seeing in the sweater is number 3 copper. Because I know once you guys see it knit up, you're like, excuse me, what is that?
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a small. I probably would be more comfortable in a medium or a large or a locket, right? But it's a cute fit. Here, I'll come out so you guys can see. It's a cute fit. I would want it a little bigger on the bottom, but I'm also bigger around the butt than I am here. But super pretty. I love the cabling.
That pattern would be really easy to do. Since you like to A-line, it would be really easy to do the technique of like whatever you get gauge on, at the bottom you're going to do like 2 sizes up, and then about a third of the way through the bottom you go 1 size up, and then you go to your gauge needle, so it makes it bigger at the bottom.
2 sizes, 1 size, and then you switch, and then your pattern still looks beautiful.
That way you don't have to try to figure out how to squeeze increases or decreases, because I'm not sure which way that one's knit, into the double moss stitch pattern.
I'm going to say bottom up because it is sewn.
Yeah, probably then. Yeah, so then you would start with your bigger needle and gradually taper down. I learned that trick from a crochet pattern book that I have not actually made anything out of because 95% of that book was fingering or lace weight and like 3,000 yards per project. And I'm like, let's put those on the never gonna finish that
we have a
pile.
book called Life Under the Sea that does that same technique, and there's lace on it, and so that's the reason why I did it that way, so then it doesn't interrupt your lace. Okay, so big merino wool. Susan linked the pattern
And the yarn.
and the yarn.
And Life Under the Sea.
It is an extra small to a 2XL. That's an extra small, which I would agree, 37. You can see it needs to be bigger. And I would definitely put a clasp. Do some type of clasp. Let's see. Oh, well, interesting. But big merino wool. I think this is the organic one. Yeah, it's certified organic merino wool raised and harvested in Uruguay.
And it has all the fancy certifications.
Do we have a copy of that? Like, did they give us any of that?
I think we do in the pattern leaflets.
How many they need, right? Since the pattern failed to say that on here. Okay, here we are.
Well, they want you to buy the pattern, so they're going to hold out on us.
I know, but that drives me crazy.
I know.
I want to know how many do we need. Okay, you know what the nice thing is? If you need a small, a medium, it's 8 skeins. If you need a large, extra small through medium is...
No, extra
small is 8. Medium, large, extra large is 9. Extra large, 10. And generously sized, too. It goes up to a 56. I would probably buy the yardage for a 45, knit the 41. Because I want it bigger on the bottom. And boy, this would be a quick knit.
Yeah, that is the trick, too. If you're going to add things like A-line shaping to your sweater, buy yardage for the next size up, because otherwise yarn chicken is not always fun or successful.
Catherine, yes, this one. Hello.
The kind of magenta pink color.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right.
Squirrel.
No, this is why we don't have a script. We get to ad-lib every day, whatever excites us. Helen, I love the purple too. Hi, Joyce. Okay, we're so excited. We are not really going to go over the whole magazine again. But for those of you who pre-ordered the Noro 23 magazine, it arrived. And we will be shipping it out to everyone. Beautiful, great designs. I think there's a page that has them all together.
Dang it, I forgot to go to the post office. I was going to go get us more cardboard thingies.
Oh, I could do that after. Hold on.
I will send you on an errand.
I really do like this one. I don't want it in all those colors. I just want it in one color, meaning like this. So they're all going to look different.
Is it Sonata?
I don't know.
Because you could use
Silk
the
Garden
Sonata
Solo.
Shima.
Well, there's a whole bunch. Shoot, I thought there was a page that had everything.
I thought there was 2.
Oh, here it is. But if you want to see this in depth, we did a YouTube, we have a YouTube video talking about every single pattern, the yarn, what we liked, what we didn't like. I am wearing the vest. I'm like, where is it?
Right there.
Here we go. This is the vest that I'm wearing. Gilda knit it. I did some of the ribbing, and Elizabeth bound off. So when she was done, she's like, oh, you could have it.
She just wanted to knit it.
It needs some surgery, though. Like, this is because it's really long. That's the thing with Noro. They tend to make them longer.
They seem to think everyone's 6 feet tall.
Like right there. I say the middle of your pooch is where your sweater should fall. All right, so lots of goodies. But what's even more exciting, we got the first of the new yarns in for fall 2023. Absolutely gorgeous, soft, and let me say, what I'm most excited about, not 1% of mohair, which is really makes us happy. In California, we wear our knits next to our skin, and sometimes the mohair could be a little bit prickly. But we're going to start out with the color that I'm wearing, which is always my favorite. This is number 10, which is their gorgeous neutral. Anna, of course, will talk about the colors because she's amazing.
So this one is cream and sand and taupe, a little caramel right there, some kind of burgundy brown. There's some charcoal, some chocolate. Sorry, I started off good and didn't use too many food descriptives, and then I lost it.
There we go. This is actually entrelac knit out of it, and that's Susan and I were talking about doing an entrelac class for people to see the fun, how easy it is, and boy, you really get your pickups. How to pick up is mastered after an entrelac. I was thinking a cowl because it just seems more doable.
Seems.
That's very punny.
Interlock is basically a million seams, but they're pickups and not needle kind.
All right. Susan found this gorgeous crochet shawl that would, I think, only use like one skein.
Sweet November knit shawl, 10 and a half.
Why does it have a hook size?
For attaching the fringe.
Oh, lordy. Well, that's misleading. I thought it was like mesh crochet with chain stitches. We need to find that.
I'm sure there's one.
Sweet November knit shawl. I would say you're only going to need one. A 10.5 needle. Oh, wait. This is, she knit up the shawl after watching the movie Sweet November. Charlize Theron wore this in various colors throughout the movie. Love it. I love when I see things like that. I wonder if Juan was the maker.
Right, like was he the original creator of said shawls?
Mm-hmm. Rikka is a bulky yarn comprised of 57% wool, 22% alpaca, 21% silk, with a generous 352 yards. Rikka means snow crystal as a beautiful flower. That doesn't make sense.
I feel like something got translated wrong.
There's a translation.
There's a, hey
Snow
Siri, you did that
are
wrong.
As beautiful as a flower, maybe. For those of you who are going to be joining me for Badger and Bloom, this would be this one would be a fantastic base color, and then the pop would be the color work.
Well, since you're wearing it, I feel like you're best suited to answer Natalie's question. Is it soft?
It is. I will tell you, I am definitely fiber sensitive. I know this is not blocked, but it's not itchy at all. You can definitely feel the alpaca, so I believe the silk in the alpaca softens the wool. We will block it too, and then for sure that'll be even nicer. It's soft.
I'm like, we'll block it if we keep it away from Karen long enough before it ends up on a mannequin.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're going to move on to another color. Ooh, I think this one is beautiful. This would be beautiful for Badger and Bloom. If you're doing a variegated like this, the contrast is going to be solid, and you would have such gorgeous pop. I will let you touch that one while I grab some things.
This one is color number 12. It has this really beautiful navy blue, some charcoal, some powder blue,
Wouldn't that be great?
some silver, a little bit of like a chocolate brown. So it's mostly blues and grays. And if you needed a contrast color, Moonshine Bulky would pair very well with this yarn because it's also a single ply. This one is, hold on, I gotta pull it up closer to my face. It is Highland Wool, Extra Fine Baby Alpaca, and Silk, so very similar fiber content. 109 yards per skein. That is the Moonshine Bulky. And that beautiful blue is color number 4. It's kind of a deep cobalt, not quite as bright, although on the monitor it is looking a little bit brighter. It is definitely like a navy cobalt. Excuse me, ma'am, could you keep it down?
His cologne is so...
Some of them put on a
strong.
lot. I think it's because by the end of the day they're a little schmitzy, so they're trying to counter.
You smell good, and he's like, what? He was so flustered. But I'm like, you're literally wearing it. I can smell it in the store right now. So funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of the delivery drivers that after they've breezed in and out, I'm like, okay, don't wear the whole bottle, my friend.
All up here. So beautiful for Badger and Bloom. I love this one. Lots of great sweaters. I'm going to show you a bunch of patterns right now. And you guys, if you didn't know, Chunky's in. So popular right now.
All right, it's going up my nose
I
now,
know.
too, because now I feel like I have to sneeze again. Like,
That's
it's
all right.
that tingly.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, I'd rather just sneeze. Like, don't linger with the tingly.
Okay, here's a fun little wrap. This is called Fox Wedding. Ooh, easy.
Knit, knit, knit. Double wrap row. Drop the wraps.
Yeah.
Knit, knit, knit. Repeat. And I'm sure the increases are hidden somewhere in the plain old knit, knit, knit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see them.
All right, show you a few more. I showed you that.
There we go. That took long
There
enough.
we go. The Deb Cardi. Cute.
Look at the back.
I mean, those are some drops.
Like,
there looks like there's sequins in it.
It looked like there was like some shaping in it or something. That's why I was like, look at the back.
I
But maybe
also
it's
feel
just-
like there's sequins in it, right at the top. There's something.
Yeah, like paillettes or something.
Uh-huh. That's a fun one. I mean, that is going to take 2 balls.
Which, that's not too shabby at all.
No. She has a main color and a contrast. I'm like...
Oh yeah, it says inside out reversible stripes, fingering held double throughout and striped with sequins held together.
Okay, my thought, just use a striped yarn.
Yep, like
Much easier.
just use Noro.
Too many ends to weave in otherwise.
I know,
All right.
you just pull the K facet and leave them all on the inside.
I love this one. This is color number 5. I mean, it's this, right? Cobalt.
That's
It
what
has my
sucks
hot
you in
pink.
every time.
It does.
Cobalt and magenta.
Purple. There's red. It almost looks like a little patriotic on the edge. And then it just morphs into deliciousness.
Yeah, I see some turquoise. I see
Yeah.
some olive, like super light olive green, some pumpkin. Like there's just enough other colors in there to keep it from being that like red, white, and blue can only wear it 2 days of the year vibe.
Let me see.
This is color number 5.
I was thinking maybe
Very rich, vibrant palette.
to
Whoop.
see it. Color
I'm like-
5. This is it right here.
It looks so light on the computer, but
Oh,
it's really not
okay.
that light.
There it is. That's pretty. Lots of purple.
It's funny, I don't even notice the purple that much in the skein because it's kind of an indigo-y purple.
Well, even this, I think that's where the green is.
Like it's a blurple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think what looks gray on the screen is the olive green.
That is some fine adjusting,
Yeah, now just don't breathe.
right? Because it is right at, what was the other one that we showed? I want to, number 12. Ooh, 8's gorgeous. Wow. Is that 12? Interesting.
I'm like, it looks so gray on the monitor,
Yeah.
but there's definitely blue in it.
I want to show everyone the difference. Look at there. It's like it needs to be brightened. Their
Yeah,
color.
because the blue is right here. It's like they need to up their saturation a little bit.
All right.
I
so
mean, maybe
next
it's just
one.
our monitor. Who knows?
Ooh, Nelly. This has neon in it. Beautiful. Color number 4. For those of you who did pre-order, we've already pulled your pre-orders.
So this one has, I don't even know where to start. There's so many colors. Dark teal, violet, olive, magenta, avocado, rust, teal and violet mixed together. This like vermilion, orange, pink, turquoise. There's a lot of colors in this one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. No French for me. Okay. I'm making sure that I'm getting all the patterns. Helen, I love that you love the swag bags. That was fun. It's always fun for us to make them for everyone. Ooh, this is pretty.
Oh, yes, because everybody that I shipped them to should have theirs now.
Yeah. From the first batch. Oh, swag bags
From
Noro.
Noro.
Yeah. The other ones are going out today. You don't need to marinate yourself. That is true. Okay, this is the one that I thought would be fun to do a class. This is Silestone. This is a gorgeous example of interlock. And I like that it's a wide cowl. You can be done when you're done, so you don't even have to make it that wide.
That looks like that must be color number 10 that we showed.
Mm-hmm. This one?
Yep.
Yeah, the natural.
Getting a little lineup going back there.
Okay, for the green people, because I know there's a lot of people who love green, this is color number 8. It's interesting. You see, remember you see a little
some
bit
of the alpaca because those are the kind of crimpy hairs in there.
Yeah, but ooh, look at this green in there.
You know, there's like olive and avocado. There's some evergreen. There's some chocolate. There's some cranberry. There's a little bit of a caramel. Like there's a whole bunch of colors in there, but predominantly greens.
Here's another fun pattern by Caitlin Hunter. This is what's nice. You're knitting on an 11 needle, so 12 stitches to the inch. This boyfriend sweater fit is very popular. I do like that it's not quite as long as a lot of the boyfriend fits. This is pretty. Oh, this gal does these tubes that she twists on.
Yeah, the scarf that turns into like a twisted pullover. I don't even know what to call them.
This is like the sweater we did.
You mean my favorite sweater, Rimrock?
Yeah.
That I started wearing again today because it's officially sweater season.
This looks really flattering on almost everyone's body, though. Just the way that it kind of scoops under.
This one looks a lot easier to knit because I think this one's just knit sideways and seamed.
And then you have the long little
the
arms on it. For the smaller size, you only need, I think, 2 or 3.
Because those are, what, 350 yards?
350.
So, I mean, I would get 3 because yarn chicken is not fun.
No.
Or get some moonshine bulky for the cuffs. And do a contrast color for the cuffs.
I like that it's really oversized, though. Oh, gosh. You could get, so 3, you could do the extra small through the 2X. Love that project. For quick knits, and you want to do a family without them being able to get one, and you could probably get to 4, and it'd be fraternals. Cables where it's and then taller, basically cable and a taller cable, reverse stockinette of stockinette. Really, really.
This is very nicely on the top because it looks a circle in the middle.
That is, yeah, hard to do. In our cable pack, we do the decrease. There's a point you can go pretty. You do like decrease, like
2 together.
Yeah, you can see it. That's all 2 together, but it's gorgeous.
Starburst on the top.
We have colors of this all 2020 of first to hit the shelves.
This one was the winner on.
It was
people.
Color number 7.
Well, you did gorgeousness. There's some kind of more violet, some lavender. Then there's a little bit of like. There's some cranberry, a little bit of like a pear and cornflower, some burgundy, even a little bit of teal right there.
I have knit this.
Me too.
Cutest baby and coat and jacket. This is coat because it flares. They also have a jacket. Adorable. I love Lisa Chemery. This is from a up to a 4. Say is if you want it a little bit bigger, they're bigger at that point. Add a little. You're going to add a length to the sleeve. You do a few between each of these sections. Will make it fit. I really could do the 3 to 4 and make it kind of the first year. The next year it'll be shorter.
Sleeves too long to start out with, you can always then roll them down as they.
Yeah. Okay, I love the prettiest color for last, and it is not my normal, but my goodness, this is gorgeous. Number 11. Oh, the purple people didn't snag up this, right? Look at this huge.
I think it's because it looks predominantly like blue-green. To me, you've got all this like super dark teal, some sage, violet, some charcoal. Looks like an Easter egg like that.
This is the color right here, 11.
Kind of burgundy in there, some emerald. Yeah, they definitely need to up. Or it was right on their monitor, but not on ours, because
that definitely
happens to all.
Here's a fun one. You could pair this tricks as the solid color. Moon would be
No,
would be nice.
it's glory.
If you want to some solid with some variegated. Of this design, I think it's really you can. That looks like
Noventa.
It's a fun sweater. Sweaters are faster if they're out of bulk. A whole bunch of colors. The trick is don't do a whole bunch of colors. Use a I wonder. Right? Do a self-striping with a solid, and then more like a spin cycle. Andrea Mowry, she does spin cycle a lot, so it looks like you've put so many more actually have.
So just this colors and weave in, and it'll be a real.
What are we wearing? Because we have 10 minutes away. Oh man, at a late start because of Facebook joy. Green is one of the new vest patterns out of 23. Knit by 99. A little bit by me, a little bit. And I'm also showcasing Belle. It is one skein of silk. This is really soft. With Rikka, you could do it for your girl. Get three but similar out of the same barrel ball.
This yarn's bulky, you can and less stitches.
Yep. Easy. Be a multiple of 2.
You're probably cast on less stitches?
Yeah. Just so you could even bump or 11. Really drapey. Show you what Anna's so straight this way.
I know. I don't know how to hold it anymore. This is Kentia. The lace and how it sleeves, because this one, binding for sleeves, you bind off and you're done. Back, the sleeves are over. Yep. So no colors of fingering weight. Short rows down here. You can sort of see it ends up looking like little bust darts.
Sweater that I'm Badger and Bloom has. I'm like, wow, that short row's going along.
Yeah, they come all the way around. Look like bust darts.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I have hot flash Susan.
That or she with the
No, this one's really This is Marana. It's supposed to be a sweater, but capelet, and my worsted it would totally work in this yarn.
It's
Yeah.
I want to. This is
Right here.
team option of knitting. This is what.
And then she just divided her sleeves here, extra increase rounds, and kept going.
Are you going to put that on Ravel? Okay, good. Because that would be. This was one. This is Ito. Hanui.
Hanui.
All right, my lovelies, we are off. Is open from 5 today. Ship daily on business days. Lots of prizes are going out, lots of good things. But if you have any questions, feel free to